Hi everyone, it's Dr. Elena, aka the Animal Doc. Now I'm going to talk to you about something that's very important, especially during the heat of the summertime, called heat stroke. So this is very common to happen when the heat advisories are as high as they have been, especially in the 90s and the hundreds. And you know, heat stroke can happen very quickly, especially when it's been this hot outside for our pets. So I have 3 dogs myself, and I have to limit their playtime outside and how long they're taking to go potty, because you know they'll keep running, you know, they won't have an off switch, they'll get really excited, especially when you have a flat face breed like a brachiocephalic breeds such as French Bulldogs, Boston Terriers, Bostons, and Pugs. So those are and Bulldogs in general. So all those breeds are really more susceptible of, you know, something terrible happening with, you know, with heat stroke. So signs of it can include vomiting, diarrhea, collapse, accelerated heart rate, pale gums, red gums, even seizures. You know, some of them can even, you know, die very, very quickly. So those are just a few of the signs that people see immediately, you know, and they're just laying there and their temperatures are usually very, very high. Over 104. So, you know, a lot of times I've had a very low success rate of getting them out of that situation, you know, because immediately have to try, excuse me, to cool their bodies down. But you don't want to ice them with ice packs, because then that's too, you know, the drastic temperature change from up here to down here is also very dangerous for them. So that's why you rush them to the emergency hospital right away. And you know, out of the amount that I've seen, maybe I had 2 success stories. It's really sad, you know, watching them go through that. I've not seen a lot of success with taking them out of that situation. And other big things is how hot the pavement is, and the cars as well. So people think it's safe to keep them in the car for a couple minutes. It is not, especially when it's turned off. So the temperatures rise very quickly in the car, even if you're cracking the windows by at least 10 to 20 degrees, and that's very dangerous. And the pavement, they can get burns on the paw pads, because with, you know, how hot it is outside, just imagine it 20 to 30 degrees more when they're putting their paw pads on the concrete. So try to keep them on the grass, especially with walking in these extreme heat temperatures, or even take them for a walk really early in the morning or really late at night. So, you know, well, so that's a little bit of the throwdown with about heat stroke. And I wish that there's been more success stories, but you know, it is still quite prominent, and it's very scary for owners to see their dogs go through it. And you know, a lot of the times they don't make it. So please be careful with this heat. And if you have any questions or concerns, please call your veterinarian, or you can even comment below and I can answer your questions. Okay, that's it about heat stroke.